Cherie Hanson here. I have gotten back to doing Wim Hof meditation in the morning, and it's really good for getting me to pay attention. My breath, my body, my mind. And what it took me to was the word eavesdropping. Now, for me, eavesdropping means a focused attempt to make out what somebody is saying. So somebody passed my fence, or somebody walking along on the sidewalk in front of my house or something like that, and I just put my ears out and I'm focused on hearing what they are saying. I see mindfulness practice in this same way. I really would have no idea what's going on in my conscious, subconscious, and deep buried consciousness if I weren't eavesdropping. And what that means is I have to get my body still. I have to calm down. I have to drop down into my body, into this place of me. And when I do that, I start to hear the things I'm saying to myself. It's scary. It's really scary. What we tend to do is we tend to let the unconscious mind, the subconscious mind, the mind habits that we have running across our brain, just run the whole show. It's driving the bus, and you're somewhere in the back trying to look out the rear window, to see, where did I just go? It's not up front where the wheel is. I know where I want to go. It's sitting in the back and going, where did the driver just take me? And so we become a child. And this is something I have really learned to focus on in my life. When am I being childlike? When am I being someone who gives in to fear, who gives in to impulses, who gives in to, the thing I have permission to do because I've been doing it for, 40 years, so it must be okay. But when you get really quiet and you sit still and you eavesdrop on your own thoughts, you start to see an impulse appear. It's before you take the action. It's the electrical impulse that hits and says, you should watch Netflix for 5 hours, and then you wouldn't feel so hot and tired. Or the one I come up with often is, I give myself a pass because of my age. I'm too old to actually achieve my dreams. I'm too old to push myself. And so I get into the lane of fear, not love, not confidence, not growth, not being an adult. And I see so much around me that shows me people who have denied themselves their own dreams. They have slapped their hands away from the box of chocolate. They are saying to themselves, you can't have that thing you yearn for, because you might not make it. And so we lock ourselves in the back of the bus. It's a hot bus. We're all by ourselves. The driver is not going anywhere. We have no control. We're just simply passive captives of whatever is happening in our lives. And so I find that mindfulness is really, really good. It's like planning a trip. You get the map out and you think, what do I want? I want a vibrant, successful YouTube channel that can help people get to a place of peace and health and calmness so much more quickly than if they hadn't tuned in. And what else do I want? What else I want for myself is I want to start investing in my creativity again. For a long time, I have denied myself that. Oh, if you send your poetry in, you'll get rejected. And part of that comes from not having support around me. Well, why don't I have support around me? Ha! Because I have been such a protective, frightened adolescent. I have walls around me. I have defense systems that are so complex and so highly designed, they're stunning. And so the work, the growth, the next step is always about finding a method to counteract the mind habit. I find that when I write out what my soul wants for me, or if I say it out loud, then it becomes more possible. If I just keep it locked up in the back of the bus on a hot day, you're not going to go anywhere. Just not. So for those of you who are repressing their creativity, repressing their higher self, their higher vibration, their leadership skills, I say to you, you need to actively start eavesdropping. What the hell are you saying to yourself? And if we don't know what we're saying to ourselves, we cannot be in a place of adult decisions. We're stuck, and this is hell on earth, as a 14-year-old. We're just simply doing what our peers do. We're in a place where we look left and we look right and we just go, what are they doing? I'll just do what they're doing. Because our only goal is to protect ourselves from being abandoned or rejected or criticized. The protection against that is our attitude toward ourselves. Do I love myself? Do I find myself victorious? Do I feel like I make so many good decisions in a day and that I'm loving and taking care of my body? Then I say it out loud. When I am happy, I will say it out loud. This morning I was standing on the lawn. The cat was curled up on the cement next to me. My neighbor was talking to me over the fence. And I could hear the trained voice in my head go, "You're so happy right now." And for decades, I did not know when I was happy. Because my higher vibration was nobody is hurting me. The highest vibration is not nobody is hurting me, or I am repressing all of my gifts, all of my sparkle, all of my creativity, all of my radiant energy, so that they will like me. That's not your higher range, let me tell you. So, eavesdrop on what you're saying to yourself, what's going on in your brain, and dare to say out loud what your soul desires. You can drive your bus. Just move up to the front, get comfortable, put your hands on the wheel, have a destination. Doesn't matter how long it takes you, doesn't matter how perfect you are. Perfection is the biggest trap on the face of the earth. It's people who try things that are heroic. Do you want to be a heroic bus driver who is out there creating a stronger, more vibrant self? Okay. Make that promise to yourself. Make that commitment. I want to thank you so much. I am absolutely thrilled by the fact that I'm creeping up on 1,000 subscribers. That is a goal I set a while ago, and not by a date, but just universe, please put me there. And you guys are helping and making it happen. If you want a card reading or a psychic reading or a coaching session, get a hold of me. I can really help you to grow emotionally and get healthier. I've got the skill. I did it. So, yep, we're getting there. Do subscribe, put a thumbs up, make a positive, loving comment. I just love those things coming in. It's just adorable when somebody does that. And I say to you, as I always do, I am thankful for you.